How do you get the biggest video game ever made for less than the price of a large pizza? Grand Theft Auto 6 costs $70, $100 if you want the special edition with the extra cash cards and a map you will never once fold correctly. And you have $12, a gift card to a store that closed in 2019, and a group chat that will not stop. Everyone is playing it. Everyone. Your friends are posting screenshots at 3 in the morning. Someone you went to high school with just bought the in-game yacht, and you are sitting there refreshing your bank app as if the number is going to change if you stare at it hard enough. The gift card, by the way, was for a bookstore. It has $4 on it. You have carried it in your wallet for 6 years like a tiny laminated ghost. So you do what every broke genius does. You go to the internet and you ask the internet how to get the game for free. And the internet, which is full of helpful people, gives you 100 answers. 99 of those people are either an idiot or a felon. There are 6 ways to get this game on the cheap. 5 of them will cost you your credit score, your dignity, or one of your internal organs. One of them actually works. Let's count them down. Stay with me, because number 1 is the only one that doesn't end with a very calm man from Rockstar saying your username out loud. Method number 6, the loyalty labyrinth. You will not pay for this game. You will outsmart the entire financial system, and you will get it for points. Free money that banks simply hand you for being clever. So you open a credit card. The sign-up bonus needs you to spend $4,000 in 3 months, which is a small problem because you have $12. So you begin buying things you do not need to earn points you cannot use yet to one day afford a thing that costs $70. The points come slowly, so you open a second card and a travel card because travel cards have the good points. You find a forum, a dark and glittering place full of men who speak in acronyms and have not paid full price for a hotel since 2014. They teach you the ways. Soon you have a spreadsheet. You are routing a single grocery run through 3 apps, a cashback portal, and a dining rewards program, stacking points on points on points, like a man defusing a bomb made entirely of paperwork. And for one shining moment, 18 months in, the app says you have enough. You did it. There is just one small thing. Your credit score now has the resting heart rate of a hummingbird. You are paying $400 a year in annual fees you forgot to cancel, and the points themselves, they expired. Page 9, paragraph 4, the part nobody reads. Savings, $70 in theory. Cost, your entire financial future in practice. The Brocometer is filing your credit report under tragedy. Method number 5, the method actor. There is a student discount, 10%, and you are not a student yet. But how hard can it be to become one? You enroll in a single class at the community college. 1. Introduction to Ceramics, Tuesday nights. But the discount service wants proof, a real student ID, a real schedule, so it turns out you have to actually attend. And to keep the student email alive, you cannot simply vanish once the discount clears. So you go to pottery. And here is the part nobody warned you about. The teacher, a gentleman named Gary, thinks you have potential. Gary has never said that to anyone. You cannot break Gary's heart. So you keep going, you make a bowl, you make a slightly better bowl, you make a family of bowls. Midterms arrive, and you spend the launch weekend of the biggest game on Earth at a kiln because Gary is counting on you. The discount saved you $7. The class cost $1,400. You never actually played the game, but you got a B+, and Gary cried, and you have, in your kitchen, 11 bowls. Savings, $7. Cost, $1,393, and a strange new understanding of glaze. The Brocometer would like to remind you that this technically worked. Method number 4, the Steam Market Baron. You will not spend money to get the game. You will make money inside a different game and let the digital economy fund your purchase. It begins innocently. You notice you can buy and sell little cosmetic items, hats, mostly on the marketplace. So you corner it. You spend 4 months becoming the single largest holder of digital cowboy hats in the Western Hemisphere. You are, and I want to be very clear about this, a virtual haberdasher. You post on the forums, hats are going to the moon, you tell them. You develop strong opinions about hat liquidity. You have started referring to yourself out loud as an investor. You dream at night in hats. For one glorious week, you are the Hat King. And then the developers who print the hats release a new crate, and 10,000 fresh cowboy hats flood the market overnight, and your empire, your beautiful empire, is suddenly worth roughly a sandwich. But say it had worked. Say you had held the line. Every sale, the marketplace takes 15%. Each hat sells for 3 cents. To withdraw $70, you would need to sell 2,000 hats, one at a time, by hand, forever. And the money can only be spent on that one store, which does not sell Grand Theft Auto 6. You built a thriving fortune in the wrong country, in a currency that does not leave. Savings, 0. Assets, 300 hats, now worthless. The broke-o-meter tips its hat, of which it has 300. Method number 3, the registry gambit. Here is a fact the wedding industry does not want you to know. If you get married, strangers buy you things off a list for free. There is only one obstacle between you and free things, and that is a wedding, and that is a detail. So you create a wedding registry for your wedding to a woman named Bianca. Bianca is not real, but the registry is, and it has exactly one item on it, and that item is Grand Theft Auto 6. And it works. 2 people actually buy the game. It is a miracle. It is also the beginning of the end, because now people have questions about Bianca. How did you meet? Where is she from? So you build her an Instagram. You give her a job, a laugh, a meet cute involving a spilled coffee. You are now maintaining a fictional human being as a full-time, unpaid job. 4 people RSVP. Your grandmother, overjoyed, books a flight. Aunt Carol wants to throw a bridal shower. Someone starts a group chat called Bianca's Big Day and adds you to it. The 2 people who bought you the game would love to come and celebrate the happy couple. You have a choice now. You can either produce from thin air an entire wife, or you can kill Bianca off, tragically, in a way that does not require a body. And then the doorbell rings, and it is Aunt Carol early with a casserole, here at last to meet the bride. Savings, $70. Cost, a wedding, a funeral, and a casserole, you must now explain. The broke-o-meter is registered for a toaster. Method number 2, the kidney. Now, the title of this very video promised you would not have to sell a kidney. Most of you heard that as a warning, but one of you heard it as a challenge. The logic is flawless. A kidney on the black market is worth far more than $70. You have 2. The math writes itself. So you answer an advertisement, the clinic turns out to be a van, the surgeon's credential turns out to be a certificate from an online course he did not finish, and you wake up in a bathtub full of ice with a note. The note says, and I quote, "Thank you. There is no game." Because they took the kidney, and then while you were asleep, they also took your wallet with your $12 in it. And it gets better. Because now you have a genuine medical emergency. So you go to a real hospital, and the bill for a surgery you did not consent to and cannot unhave comes to $40,000. You sold a kidney to save $70, and it cost you $40,000. You came in with 2 kidneys and $12. You are leaving with 1 kidney, a hospital bill the size of a car, and a bathtub you have to clean. Savings, none. Cost, everything, all of it. The broke-o-meter cannot look at you right now. And that brings us to method number 1. This one is legal. This one is boring. This one actually works. Are you ready? You wait. That is the secret. That is the entire thing. The single cheapest way to get Grand Theft Auto 6 is to simply not buy it on launch day when it is $70 and the servers are on fire anyway. But let's make it concrete, because you and I deal in real numbers. First, you put it on your wish list and you let a price tracking site watch it for you, the kind that emails you the second the price moves, so you never pay a cent more than you have to. You wait a few months, past the launch hysteria, and the first real sale drops it to $40. You wait for one of the big seasonal sales, the winter one, the summer one, the ones the whole industry runs like clockwork, and it slips lower. You wait a year, and a complete edition appears, every add-on, every extra, stuffed into one box for less than the base game cost at launch. Or, if it lands on one of those monthly subscription services, you pay for a single month, play it from the first mission to the credits, and cancel the moment they roll the entire story, start to finish, for the price of a sandwich. And if you truly cannot wait, you buy the disc secondhand from someone who already finished it, you play it, and then you sell that same disc on again for nearly what you paid, so the game costs you almost nothing to have borrowed from the universe. Add a trade-in of the old games you are never touching again, and a $70 game quietly becomes a $20 game. Legally, with your credit score intact, your fake wedding uncanceled, and both kidneys exactly where you left them. Is waiting as thrilling as launch night with the rest of the planet? No. Is it more thrilling than explaining yourself to a fraud investigator, a pottery teacher, or Bianca's imaginary father? Marginally. But you will be playing the exact same game for a third of the price, and nobody will have said your username out loud. So let's tally it up. 5 schemes. 1 hummingbird credit score, 1 family of pottery bowls, 300 worthless cowboy hats, 1 grandmother mid-flight to a wedding that will never happen, and 1 missing kidney and a $40,000 hospital bill. 5 roads, each one longer, harder, and more expensive than simply buying the game you were trying not to buy. And 1 method, boring, beautiful, completely functional, that only asks you to be a little patient. That is the joke, really. The cheapest way to get anything is almost never a clever trick. It is usually just waiting on purpose while everyone else pays the impatience tax. Tell me in the comments which one you would actually try. Be honest, I will not judge you. I might screenshot it. And come back next time, because we are figuring out how to get a Lamborghini for the price of a Honda, and exactly one of those methods is real too, and that's the cheapest way that won't get you arrested. I'm the broke genius. Stay broke, stay clever.